Hey guys, Christian from Showstopper Films back here again with another video today. And like I mentioned last week in my Psych the Movie review, I'm giving you guys an update and kind of a studio tour of my new location. First off, I kind of want to tell you why I did it. So the old desk, as you guys might have remembered, the background was constantly changing and it wasn't always the cleanest. I'll admit that. Like the last few videos that I did it in, there was that big TV in the background on the table. Well, that was because I had that for a science project and I still had a lot of work left to do on it. I finally got it finished, but it's still here. I can't really get it out of the way just yet. But I figured this location actually worked a lot better because now you got a nice clean wall behind me. It looks a lot nicer and cleaner and just more organized. And plus, it's actually a lot easier to set up, in all honesty. Granted, it takes a little bit more time, but it's more worth it, looks better, and like I said, is easier to set up. So I much preferred that, and I like the feeling of a couch. It kind of gives me this nice open feeling, gives me more room to breathe, where I don't feel as constrained like I did with the desk because the camera was so close that I couldn't push it any further back because it was literally up against the wall. So I really like the new space, and like I said, it gives me a lot more room to do stuff too. Like I actually have a full lighting setup now that works a lot better than it did before. I've got my key light over here, and then I've got my fill/background light back here, and I think the lighting actually works really well. And I'll just kind of take off the color grade for a second for you guys so you can kind of see what it looks like without that. So this is, it looks like a fairly decent shot already, but then when I apply my color grade to it, it looks that much better. So I'm really loving it. Everything just works really good at this location. And actually, right now I have everything mounted on my newer camera cage that I got for Christmas. I've got my T5i up there. I've got my monitor so I can see what I'm doing right up top. Then I also have my Rode video mic and my Zoom H1 all hooked up to it. So I can have all of that stuff on one device and everything comes out looking and sounding awesome. I really love it. And then I've got it set up on my nice heavy duty tripod. Once again, with all my lights here. I have an extra light over here just in case. I don't really have a use for it yet. And in fact, when I was trying it out, it has like this weird shadow over here that I didn't really like. So I just turned it off and it worked out fine. But yeah, no, once again, so this couch actually is really nice. And I made the move because it felt like it made that much more sense. I originally tried doing videos over here, but I had this coffee table in the way, but I finally decided to move it, and I realized, wow, I have so much space over here, and if I really wanted to, I could maybe get a couple of other friends on this couch and actually do some videos like that. And actually, we might have David here next year. We're seeing how that goes, so I won't spoil anything just yet about what's actually going on, but we'll see how things go. But I might be able to get Brandon and Josh in here, and we can do like a dual movie or like two-person movie review or something like that. We can just do some fun stuff. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out. I really like this. And also, I just kind of like changing studios every now and then. If you didn't notice, there was like one point I used my room. I had the desk in my room. Then I used this desk over here. I believe I've used this couch a couple of times already, but I just didn't use it the same way, so it's a little bit different now. I just kind of like changing things up every now and then. I don't like keeping things the same all the time. It gets kind of boring and a little bit monotonous for you guys. So like I said, I like to change things up, and it just kind of changes things for me too, so I kind of get more practice with all this setting up and trying to make sure things work the way they need to, and that I can get everything set up in the positions I want to get the look I want, so that way I can kind of take those skills further and then use them in short films as well. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you all tune in next week when I upload the next video. So I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.